Airline Operators of Nigeria has reached a truce with the leadership of the House of Representatives and other government agencies to cancel the plan of shutting down flight operations in the country. The truce was reached at the meeting attended by operators, stakeholders in the aviation industry, and members of the House of Representatives. The meeting also resolved that the government would make available 6 million litres of fuel to marketers of the product. Our correspondent Abisola Adebayo has the details in this next story.
Speaker of the House of Representatives and some members of the House meet with airline operators and stakeholders in the aviation sector. The meeting was called to avert airline operators' planned shutdown, a decision brought about by ridiculous hike in the price of aviation fuel. At the commencement of the meeting, the airline operators lamented how the product jumped from 190 naira to 700 naira per litre in such a short time.
For everything he read out here, it was about 530 or thereabouts. How then are some people now offering us 480 to say to us at 480? And remember, they gave from the PIF that was given to the marketers was given at 335, and we are still getting at 670.
Despite the cries of the operators, the Central Bank of Nigeria and the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited (NNPC) say there is little or nothing they can do to help.
Your bank finds you worthy of that kind of intervention. Naira we will manage, but dollar, I don't produce dollar. Naira we will see how to assist, but you have to first of all meet your bank. If it is Naira intervention that you're asking for, but of course, you know that your bank will look at your credit worthiness to be sure that historically you've had a good credit. If you don't have a good credit, you are not going to access it. And of course, some of you know that you have accessed CBN funding for importation of aircrafts. And indeed, we've done so.
There is no fixed price. This is a deregulated product. So you cannot hold on to any price. And indeed, what you have seen in the media, the 700 naira reference point cannot be a reference point. This market shifts as we speak now is closely related to the price of crude oil. As it lands in this country, there are a number of things that happen. They have engaged with the downstream authority to determine what exactly are the build-up to the pricing.
After several back and forth, the meeting finally reached a resolution. The NNPC agreed to supply jet fuel to selected marketers nominated by the airline operators, and in the meantime, the association will apply for a jet fuel import license.
NNPC and the airline operators have both agreed that in the interim, for 3 months, that your marketers of choice that you are comfortable with and you know their markup will not drive you out of business. The third resolution is that right now you will begin or commence the process of application for your own license to be able to import your own jet fuel.
Meanwhile, marketers of petroleum products under the aegis of Major Oil Marketers Association of Nigeria have said the resolution is not sustainable, given the already bogus 4 trillion naira annual subsidy cost being borne by the federal government. Abisola Adebayo, TV 360 News.